Good morning, I'm Adriana Daza and sorry for this. Today I'm going to talk a little about human trafficking. Human trafficking is a crime that takes place throughout the world. This crime violates Article 3 of the Protocol to Prevent, Suppress, and Punish. In these cases, they resort to traps, force, or other forms of pressures, kidnapping, fraud, deception, even the abuse of power, and any other they use to reach their victims. In Colombia, is a crime punishable by imprisonment from 13 to 23 years, in which a man or woman lose the ability to make decisions and are subject to decision of another person who turns them into objects or merchandise of his property. It has been recognized by the international community as a new form of slavery. Uh, there are many clues that people can unconsciously give to identity when they are being victims of human trafficking. For example, show things that their movements are being monitored, show fear or anxiety, disrupt the authorities or checkpoints. At checkpoints, have false identity or a document, not being very familiar with the local language, not having day off, allow to speak for then when spoken to directly, uh, working too many hours per day for long periods, and in children, you can see some class. Um, for example, not having friends their own age, without being accompanied by adults, or traveling in groups with people who are not related. The presence of children, beds, and clothes in inappropriate places such as brothels or factories. These cases are seen much more in places with a lot of property. Since they are more prone thanks to their economic situation, because in most cases, uh, young people are the ones who are willing to also that makes them earn money and thus have a quiet life. However, there are many cases that include victims of different social and economic conditions, people who were at the wrong time and place. An example is here in the country of Colombia, which a year movie about 700,000 people per 500 international routes exist. Um, Obviously, this is not very encouraging neither for the people nor for the country, because there are more and more cases of this type. At any time, a person may be kidnapped, and all this makes Colombia the third country with the most victims of human trafficking. Unfortunately, there are many people who have not reported these cases, since they fear that if they report, they will be hurt. The few people who have made a complaint anonymously contribute information to the investigation against those criminal gangs that are dedicated to human trafficking. In Colombia, humans are trafficked in specific areas preferred by these criminal gangs. For example, we find Risaralda, Valle del Cauca, Antioquia, Atlántico, Magdalena, Cesar, Norte de Santander, Chocó, Quindío, Bolívar, Cauca, Huila, Putumayo, Caquetá, Guajira, Guaviare, and finally Cundinamarca. It is in this place where there are more sexually exploited um, people who suffer this exploitation every day are women and girls of the different race, social conditions, and age. Of these groups, the remaining 14% tend to be male victims. In conclusion, we see that more and more cases of human trafficking are increasing, and that despite attempts to prevent these cases, they continue to happen. For us, a possible solution, or rather help, is to may know how criminal gangs are managed, how to identify people who may need help, among, among many other things. Thanks, teacher and guys. And see you later. And thanks.